The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the Morning Crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Apparently made a mistake yesterday. Monday did not play this after that song. It's a Monday song, but get it going on Tuesday.
Days where you don't want to wake up. Everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. It's all about the he says, she says bullshit. I think you better quit, let it slip, or you'll be leaving with a fat lip.
Well, there you go. Now everybody feels better. You got that song in there. The usual Monday.
It's just a good mood boost and positivity.
It certainly is. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101. 312-591-8300. Give us that proof of life check-in. Right now at 6:05. It's 37 degrees. It still feels cold out. A week ago.
37's not hot, Brian. So.
I know, but like a week and a half ago, it was 10 below zero, and it just feels about the same.
You know what? Cold's cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I still feel cold.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially, we be starting early, and it's dark out, so there's no sunshine. There's no that influence.
Right.
I'll feel cold at this time in the summer if it's dark out. No way.
Yeah.
If it's dark out, I'm chilly.
Yeah,
I just should be in a bed.
We need 72 or something like that, which will help, when you get the GTFO. San Diego is probably about 72 right now.
Oh.
I know. And
Doesn't that sound nice?
Yeah. Yeah, the beach, Top Gun bar.
Because I was like an idiot yesterday, and I'm like, oh, it's going to be tomorrow's warm. It's like, we had a high of 45 in Elgin, and I was like, oh, snap. It's going to be warm. It was cold as hell. It was windy.
Yeah.
It did not make a difference.
Okay, so right now, it's 2 hours earlier, so it's 4 a.m. in San Diego, and it's 51 degrees.
See, I'd be cold.
That's not that good. I thought it was a lot better.
Not that good.
But by the time you get this trip to the Foo Fighters, it'll be in the 70s and 80s in San Diego.
Well, because when is that trip? Do you know? Did I just ask you a question you don't know the answer to?
I don't have the answer to it. But
do you think Casey Case knows?
Casey Case probably knows, but he's going to do the same thing I'm doing. He's going to Google Foo Fighters.
San Diego.
August 7th. So it'll be hot. It'll be
I
good.
don't know. It's a significant difference.
Yeah, August 7th. It'll be nice and warm and toasty in San Diego when you get this beautiful trip. So it's a dream. Much more expensive it is to go to San Diego in prime time? And that's what it is. Yeah.
I know.
It's not 50.
It's summer break, baby.
Yeah.
It's when it's on and popping.
Right before this kids, you got to go back to school with them and everything. So, yeah, that's what's going to happen at 7 a.m. GTFO, Foo Fighters, San Diego. You be here at 7 a.m., 50 minutes away, and your chance at it to get all that. That's what I'm talking about. Also, an hour away, Modest Mouse Pixies tickets in Clash with Kenzie. 8:20 today. We have Kenzie Crimes. Can't wait to find out. You want to give a teaser now, or am I putting you on the spot by giving me a teaser right now for it?
Okay, no, I got it. Because I always try to make sure that I don't completely give it away. I hate that.
I know.
I hate teases that are just telling. It's not fun.
Sure.
But be careful when you're driving, because sometimes you vanish in midair. That is my tease.
Whoa. Jesus.
Yes.
Be terrified for an hour and 10 minutes till I hear that maybe it wasn't that bad, but that sounds terrifying.
No, it's actually that bad. You should be very scared.
Oh, jeez.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Kenzie on Q101, and a fact that makes your brain just go. Coming up here in a second. This one's really weird. I'm just prefacing that this study that I found is ridiculous. And it's 42% of Chicagoans were interviewed, and they believe they could negotiate out of someone, well, I shouldn't say someone, of death. They could negotiate themselves.
I'm going to need you to come at that again.
Okay, let me start over.
Okay.
It's a fact that makes your brain go. 42% of Chicagoans could talk their way out of being killed in this situation. They believe that.
That isn't even kind of what you said the first time.
I know. I redid it. That's why I redid it.
Okay.
Yeah. 42% of Chicagoans believe they could talk their way out of death in this situation. Okay?
Oh, in a specific situation?
Yes, a specific situation.
Oh.
And
well, there's only so many that you involve talking.
Yeah, or so many ways you could die too, really, in a situation where you could negotiate for it.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So I'm not going to say what it is.
It's not walking the plank, right?
That is one of them, actually. We should do that again. Walk the plank.
What's that?
You know, like let's say it's a cruise ship and you misbehave and they make you walk the plank.
Oh, like actually bring back. I thought it was like an old thing you used to do when you were sludge.
No.
I thought it was like a game.
No, I mean like pirates and stuff.
We should actually just have people walk planks.
The crazy old radio days before everything got easy and soft and the guy couldn't get in trouble anymore.
Maybe if we get to broadcast live from a cruise, we could install a plank.
Wait, so we do Clash with Kenzie. If you lose, you have to walk the plank?
Yeah. Finally, the losers got it. You know what I mean? We got to start making it harder.
Shark-infested waters for not knowing this World War II battle.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
All right, time for a fact that makes your brain just go. Now, this one, I'm just going to say, this one's kind of stupid, but it's real, and that's what made me kind of fascinated about it. I mentioned that 42% of Chicagoans believe they could talk their way out of death in this situation. And the situation is they could negotiate peace when aliens arrive. So nearly half of Chicago people think that they could talk the aliens out of killing us when they arrive.
What makes them think the aliens can speak English?
Well, that's a whole
or another language on this planet.
I mean, I guess we got to believe that if aliens come here, they're smarter than us, and they will figure out a way to communicate with us in general, just like when you see in the movies. They always find a way to communicate with us, right? Because they
not really. Like in War of Worlds, they just killed us and never talked to us.
Well, that's the problem. That's the rub, if you will. Because I still believe, if you watch The Twilight Zone like I do, that they're going to come here and we're going to be their food. We'll be their cattle, and they'll be nice to us in the beginning, and then later on they'll start shipping us to their planet, and then we don't know that those people aren't coming back because they're food.
Stranger danger, baby.
Yeah.
Don't get in a UFO.
Don't get in the UFO. But then again, they're bigger and stronger, and they have more technology. Like, if they're going to get here, they're not weaker than us, right?
Why? Everyone talks about, like, just because they figured out a faster plane doesn't mean they'll be, like, ripped. You know what I mean?
So you think fat aliens are going to show up lazy, like eating chips?
Or they could be super tiny. They could be, like, short and, like, stubby. Look, I wasn't scared of E.T.
Yeah, but didn't you feel like E.T. had some kind of weapon that could, like, make us vaporize if he wanted to?
No, I always thought E.T. had, like, a learning disability. I'm like, he talks so slow, and, like, no one's checking in on him. I was like, is no one gonna help him and work through this?
Oh boy. Oh my God.
Like poor E.T. No one helped.
E.T. phone home.
I think you just did the red rum kid is what you just did.
No, that's shining. Red rum.
I know.
Red rum.
You just the same voice.
I know, but they are the same.
They're not the same.
Oh, come on. Do I have to really dig deep and find these really quick?
I've never seen the movie E.T., but that's not what I thought he sounded like.
I gotta be honest, and this is a hot take. I hate the E.T. movie.
That makes sense. You just said he had a learning disability.
Well, yeah.
Well, I felt like no one's gonna like help him. Like no one's gonna look into this. I guess it fits. Well, I guess it fits the time. Like think about how many undiagnosed people there were at that point in history. I suppose.
Yeah, he had like dyslexia, and they just called him an idiot.
Yeah, like
now, wait a minute.
It's because he's an alien. I'm like, I think it's because he needs help. And
he needs glasses.
Yeah, help him.
Hold on.
That's why he cut his finger. He can't even see.
Are you trying to say that E.T. wasn't even an alien?
No, he was an alien, but I'm saying I think they blamed everything on it being an alien, and like nobody dug deep there.
Yeah. So,
on some things that could help from
there's
our
a series
world.
Of tests. There's a series of tests you can run on ET.
Well, like
that
maybe aliens, don't have these. Like they don't pay attention to these type of things, like glasses and stuff like that. That nobody, he could have really benefited from our world.
Yeah.
Let me see if this is ET phone home. I can't tell. Let's see. This is the movie, E.T.
I can't wait till he curses. E.T. says the F word.
For reference point, when I brought up a Varsity Blues clip and Billy Bob went, "She's a tan!" And there was a swear word in there. I apologize for that profusely already.
I choked when that happened that you played it on air.
Miss Davis, you're a tan! Okay, here we go. This might be E.T. Okay, that was the best I could do. Read the
It's
short
like
notice.
45 minutes later. I mean, I cannot sit through that movie. Every time he opens his mouth, I know I could take a bathroom break and he'll still be talking when I get back.
I wasn't alive when E.T. came out. I can't imagine the cocaine they were doing that helped them come up with that movie. It seems so far-fetched. I can't believe that was real.
Okay, now
Well, I mean, it's not that far-fetched, like an alien came down, but it's just like,
An alien with a learning disability.
it just was so, I'm like, this is honestly the most boring take on an alien I've ever seen in my entire life. And you know what? I'm a huge Universal Studios fan, and that ride sucks at Universal. I don't know if you've been on it.
I have not.
It is equally as boring to the movie, which I don't know how they accomplished that, but it like all they did is they took like a Christmas village, like a tiny Christmas village, and put you on a bike, and so you felt like you're tall because you're passing like small houses. And I'm like, yeah, I can tell it's just tiny. Like, I just look like a normal size. And at the end, E.T. says your name, but they don't have that many names loaded into it. So they're like, well, we'll just have it say Kelsey when it gets to you. I'm like, this is like not exciting. I just said bye, Kelsey. Like, it sucks.
my name's Kenzie. No, bye,
Like,
Kelsey.
we don't have that, so it's going to say Kelsey. It's like, okay.
Wait, you don't have Brian? No, we got Bob.
Yeah.
Real
Basically.
quick, before you play that clip, Brian, Kinsey, question for you because you have a unique name with a kind of unique spelling. Brian doesn't understand our pain. You know those souvenir license plates you can buy?
Never.
Never had our name. There's
Well,
no
a souvenir-
Casey. There's no Case. There's Casey and there's Chase and there's Chad. There's never a case when you're trying to buy a souvenir.
There was no
Oh,
defect.
absolutely
there was no
not.
defect plate that had like supposed to be Chase.
They didn't have the
it
leftovers,
out.
no.
Kind of like the Super Bowl shirts that like the team that loses, like Africa gets.
I have a Butler Men's National Basketball Championship hat, even though they lost.
All right, so I have the Red Rum scene now from The Shining that you were trying to compare the E.T. voice to.
Oh, good. It'll be great. 10 minutes later, everyone will know the difference.
Well, you went off on E.T. too long. Poor guy. Here it is.
Red rum,
So
red rum, red rum, red rum.
So is that like E.T.? Do you feel like it's the same? I think they're a little different.
Red Rum was higher pitched.
What'd you say, Kenzie?
I said that was my entire point, is that you made the voices sound the same during your... they're very different.
Oh, I thought you were saying they were the same. I forgot because it's been so long since I
You
said
had a
it.
different point of view than that a few minutes ago.
Okay, I went E.T. phone home and Red Rum.
See, you're doing the same voice.
They're really different.
E.T.'s like, E.T.
Keep going.
Phone. I'm like, oh my God, pick it up. Give him like an energy drink.
By the way, everybody on the text line thinks we smoked a lot of weed this morning. We didn't. We did not. This is just where we ended up with the fact that makes your brain go. But 42% of Chicagoans think they can negotiate peace from an alien. That's where we started, and here we are now. Playing Red Rum from The Shining and E.T. And Case hasn't seen either movie.
No, I didn't know what the Red Rum thing was.
What is wrong with you, Case?
There's a whole list of movies that to catch up on it's going to be too hard. Like you haven't seen E.T. and The Shining.
No, and they both. I mean, The Shining is spooky. I don't really do that, and E.T. just looks bad.
No, I'll tell you though, like the Stephen King things would be good for you because they're more like eerie, not scary.
I can't handle that. Have you met me? My nerves can't.
Oh, God.
I can't be anticipating
You're
anything.
so fragile as a person.
Well, that's clear. Very clear. So anyway, 42% of Chicagoans think they can negotiate peace from an alien when they come here, but they're going to eat us.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and at yesterday's weigh-in, Case, did you lose weight? I believe you lost 6.6 of a pound.
Well, that's from our beginning weight. That's from our beginning weight. I gained weight from the week prior.
Right.
Which was a bummer because I thought I was going to lose it.
Yeah, I did too. And I'm at a point where I think, I stayed flat yesterday?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, I'm just about flat.
We're basically... We've been
exact same place.
We've been trying to lose weight for 3 weeks. We're at the same place we started.
Yeah.
I would say you're running in place, but if you had run at all, you probably would have lost weight.
Fair point. Fair point. So we started this 3 weeks ago. We have 2 weeks left, or really like less than 2 weeks before Super Bowl.
I really think that you guys shouldn't be done with this, but fine, like eat bad at the Super Bowl, but I think you should continue on with the journey.
Well, we'll see, because it's listen, a week and a half left. I'm a procrastinator, but I come through in the end. I run to the finish line and I finish. So
you
we'll
honestly think you're gonna lose 20 pounds in 2 weeks?
He was asking me about getting on Ozempic this morning. He asked me if I had an Ozempic.
Oh my God, Brian.
Now, I've heard that Ozempic makes you feel like crap, and that's why you don't eat, and that's why you lose weight. But
Could you please leave medicine for people? It's medicine. It's not leave that for the people who need it.
You don't think Oprah was on Ozempic to lose? Oprah looks ridiculous right now. She lost a ton of weight.
Was she like a banging body? What does Oprah look like?
She does have a banging body at almost 70 years old right now.
Sexy lady. The body's banging.
And I saw that Kelly Clarkson just lost a whole bunch of weight too, and it seemed like stunning quickly. So I have to assume Ozempic. I'm just assuming that.
Or she could have worked hard. I mean...
Well, I think you have to still kind of work a little bit with Ozempic, but I know...
I'm not saying that, great. I'm going to get people who are like, I worked hard on Ozempic. That's not what I'm saying.
Well, I know people that... We had people...
You can't accuse everybody of being on like an insane weight loss thing just because they lost weight and you can't.
Well, I need to be on it then, apparently. If I'm going to drop from 237 to 215 was my goal, and I'm not there yet.
And you have 2 weeks.
I have a week. I have really like about, 11 days or not even?
Yeah.
So,
oh, my God.
Yeah, so I could get the solar suit on like UFC fighters. I could fast and just lose. UFC fighters can lose 20 pounds in a day before the weigh-in. Why can't I do that?
They're also world-class athletes.
In shape.
You're not Fedor Emelianenko. It's not going to happen, Brian.
Wow, obscure reference.
Thank you. For you and me only.
Yeah, 2 people got that joke, me and you. All right, so Case did something yesterday to try to up the ante and win this contest. What did you do?
So, again, we haven't been making any progress, and I have to say I was greatly moved, not just yesterday, but over the past few weeks. I have received genuinely so many sincere and thought out and thoughtful DMs from our crew members saying, you can do it, here's what I did, this diet or this exercise plan changed my life, I believe in you, I want you to beat Brian, you're the reason I listen to the show, etc., etc.
Okay, you're exaggerating now. No one said that.
Would you call I would like...
No one said that.
Let's all whip out where the reason they listen to the show text.
Yeah.
Shut up, Kate.
Can I see some receipts, please?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The first half of that was true.
Okay, thank you.
And I started to feel like such a piece of garbage towards the end of the show yesterday because all of these crew members have taken time out of their life to reach out to me to say that I can do it and to give me advice on how to lose weight. And I really thought when we started this, I was like, I'm going to give up soda. I've been eating so poorly. I've been drinking so poorly. This is going to be easy. I'm going to shed pounds like nobody's business. That does not happen.
Right.
So I took a major step yesterday, and for the first time in my life, I have joined a gym.
Oh, that's exciting.
I am going to work out.
I am a Planet Fitness Black Card member.
Ooh.
Because I don't like the way Planet Fitness does it. They only have 2 memberships. You get the basic membership, which lets you go to one gym and lets you work out there.
Okay.
But I live in Uptown in the city, but I spend half of my week in Logan Square because that's where my girl lives. And there's a Planet Fitness in Logan Square as well. So if I'm going to commit to this, I can't just go to the gym 3 or 4 days a week. I got to go 5 or 6. So I got to buy the black card, which is twice as much, which gives me access
snap.
to...
Kay's got a black card.
Can you go buy a car with it?
I can't.
Oh, my God.
I don't think it
He's
works
got
as a
the
down payment.
expensive one. Ooh.
And also, by the way, you spend half your life here, too, and there's a Planet Fitness right across the street above a Whole Foods here in Streeterville.
That's right. So I have options to work out at.
So Planet Fitness is your goal. So what did you do the first day with your membership? You walked in and joined Planet Fitness.
Here's the great thing. If you're looking to join a gym, I didn't have to talk to anybody to sign up for this thing. I did it all through their app, signed up, no problem, whatever. Walked in, scanned the thing. I have not been as nervous walking into that gym since 7th or 8th grade when I got bullied every day, and I was wondering what I was getting bullied for next. It was such an intense fear only for logistical reasons, that I wasn't going to know where the locker room was, and I wasn't going to sign in right. And then I signed in, but then I got to the locker room, and I wasn't sure where to drop my... Are we dropping drawers out in public? Are we... Who's getting naked? What are we doing here?
This is your dream. You can finally compare your penis to other people's.
That's exactly right.
That's all you've ever wanted.
That's all he talks about, to be honest.
Dream.
Yeah. We get off the air, it's all he talks
Worth
about.
every penny, baby.
Yeah. So wait, does Planet Fitness have locker rooms to change clothes in and stuff?
They have a locker room, yes, to change clothes in.
Ryan, it's a gym.
No, but correct me if I'm wrong. No, be with me here on this, because Planet Fitness, their whole selling point was, we're not this big overbloated gym you're going to spend a ton of money on. We got the machines, you come and do your thing and you leave. That's pretty much what
You
they're...
just have a place to change.
I don't know.
I wore
That doesn't make it
chinos to the
luxury.
gym. I wanted to work out in shorts. I dropped my pants for a second.
Okay, so they have a gym, or they have a locker room.
They have a gym and a locker room.
Right.
And then I went in, and I don't know if this makes me less masculine. I don't know if this is something that guys shouldn't be doing, but I hopped on that exercise bike and I did about 35 minutes of cardio.
Well, you like to ride, baby.
What they say about me.
Do they still have tanning beds?
With my black card, I do get access to the Planet Fitness tanning beds.
I can't wait till you turn into like a Guido and you're so tan and ripped. I'm just like, could you start using the tanning beds?
You've got to start using the tanning beds, Case.
I get tanning. I get massage chairs.
You get free tanning?
I get 50% off select drinks. I get free Wi-Fi. This is all with the Planet Fitness black card. This is not an ad. They do not pay me.
Wait,
I know Case pays them. It sucks.
Wait, you get unlimited tanning?
Yeah, I'm not going to nuke myself. I'm not a chicken nugget, Brian.
Oh,
I don't need unlimited.
I want to see you come in here like Pauly D. You've got to come in
I
here.
just cannot wait. He's going to become like addicted to like tanning and gym.
And
Holy
laundry.
crap. Wow.
Have you seen the Family Guy where Stewie falls asleep in the tanning bed?
I missed that one.
That's a good one.
So wait,
I've seen the Final Destination where the girls die in the tanning bed, and then it made me very scared.
those
have
movies.
you seen that?
Yes, those movies are great.
Oh my God, they're horrible. I mean, they're great. They're for like teenagers. Grow up, Brian.
I like them. I like them a lot.
He's like, this is quality.
How much did it cost?
$23.99, I think.
A month?
Yeah.
And you get the black card?
Black card, baby.
What was the without the black card? Like $10?
$12.99.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Why didn't you just do the gym in our building?
Because I want to be able to go home. I don't want to spend more time in NBC Tower than I already do.
Yeah, we have a gym on the upstairs that people that work here can go use for I think $20 a month or something like that.
And I also, Kenzie, I can barely pee next to the people I work with. I use a different floor to go to the bathroom here than the rest of our employees. Not that I have like a special floor. I just use a different bathroom. I can't imagine working out next to these people. That's so embarrassing.
I don't think anybody from our building works out. I think you'll be fine.
Our sales guy Jeff Hill does. I don't want to see him in the gym. He'd make me feel bad about myself.
Well, this would actually be maybe a tip on it. Nick checked in from 219. He goes, as a former employee of Planet Fitness, I've seen old men drying their balls with the hair dryer. Case.
Oh, we're gonna need a video of that.
I think Case is gold. He's gold if he wanted to see other men.
I didn't go to the locker room to look at other men.
Oh, you size everybody up. It happens.
I peaked.
I peaked. I just pray that you want to be part of this for a long time, because one thing you need to know about Planet Fitness is it is really, really hard to cancel your membership.
What do you mean by that? Because I signed up on the app and it seemed like the reason I signed up was it seemed super easy to cancel.
Yeah,
Whoa.
no, good luck. I had to go to Planet Fitness like 7 times in a row and speak to managers. And I'm like, get me out of here. I started threatening people. I'm like, I swear to God, I'll find you after this.
That is their selling point, that it's easy to cancel. And I always thought also that you paid as you kind of go. Like if you miss a month, you don't have to pay, but that's wrong, right? I thought you could skip a month.
You can skip a month by not going to the gym, but it's like a Netflix subscription. It's a monthly payment.
I thought their selling thing was like you pay just, I'm
Oh
going to
my
work out
God,
today.
Brian's fat ass is like, so if I don't go, I don't have to pay, right?
Yeah, I'm not going to pay if I don't lift one weight. I
That
ain't
would
paying.
be his. But you know what would be great is that would be his excuse. Like the last 2 weeks of a month, he'd be like, "Well, I didn't go the first 2, and then I won't have to pay by the last."
Hey, if you don't think I didn't do that with Export when I tried that, when I canceled Export, I said, I really didn't show up the last month and a half. How about throwing me a little bone over here?
How'd that work out for you?
They still charge me.
That's right.
I liked Export a lot, though.
You're like, check the cameras. I wasn't here.
Use facial recognition. I didn't lift a weight. All right, Case, congratulations. You up the ante here. You've You've laid down the sword. I got to do something more now to win this contest next week.
How about you just try to do something? What do you mean something more?
Yeah, something more. Then,
He's on his bean diet, Kenzie.
Like once a week.
I know.
Did you have beans for lunch yesterday?
No, we had barbecue.
What, you got a camera in my house? I did have leftover barbecue.
Exactly.
From my birthday dinner from City Barbecue. Great barbecue.
One of your
place.
birthday dinners.
Yeah, just one of the 4 birthday dinners. All right. Listen, we're just about 7 minutes away from your chance to go see Foo Fighters in San Diego. You got to look good on the beats for that. And Gil Curtis now with your headlines.
This is not headline news. The Chiefs and the 49ers will face each other in the Super Bowl. But the face we'll see the most is Taylor Swift's. Country stars Eric Church and Morgan Wallen have purchased Field & Stream magazine. And simply by virtue of uttering that sentence, my neck just turned a billion shades redder. Keanu Reeves injured his knee and is now on crutches. He tried to act like it didn't hurt, but as we all know, Keanu can't act. And Phil Collins turned 73 today. Sadly, serious health issues prevent him from performing, but if he could, Phil would be back recording in the Sue studio. This is not headline news.
The Q101 Morning Crew.
On Q101.